Moderna says this, Pfizer says this, Justin Trudeau says and does this, Public Health Canada says this, viruses in the media, Louisiana, transgenderism, all these headlines. Let's cut through the fake headlines as they compare to what the real headlines should be. Let's tackle this right now, guys. Okay, if you guys can first off like, share, follow, subscribe to all my social media platforms, especially YouTube, including YouTube, because YouTube is very instrumental in me doing these videos as I'm trying to create a platform on there. And when I point to this video and this video on Facebook, you can't see what those videos are unless you're on YouTube, because that's where those videos are with the software I have. All right. Okay, so enough of that. So all these headlines lately, again, viruses in the media, sensationalized headlines, pictures associated with sensational headlines. Let's cut through all the BS, all the fake headlines as they compare to the actual real headlines, what the headlines really mean. The fake headlines versus the real headlines. Let's tackle this right now, guys. Okay, so first off, first headline to consider here. Moderna's new COVID vaccine 5 times better than original, scientists say. Now the real headline, once you really dig deep and find the truth, the real headline says this. According to Honest Headline News, Moderna announces marketing scam. Moderna's new profit scheme will earn 5 times more money than original scheme. Now that sounds like a more realistic, believable headline. Let's continue. The US CDC removes mask recommendation for monkeypox travel notice to avoid confusion. And of course, what the real headlines should say are, everyone alive is done with the CDC. World population removes CDC from life to avoid communism. Gotta love the picture of the guy throwing the CDC in the garbage there, eh? And another in Fashion Propaganda Daily says, Nike sponsors CDC over constant flip-flops. CDC now sees more flip-flops than a day at the beach, says a Nike spokesperson. To keep in line with associating flip-flops and masks, Initer Herbals came out with a marketing scheme to conveniently associate sandals and masks with their lotion sandal mask. This genius marketing trend uses fashion with marketing to get people to obey. Now that's a more believable, realistic headline of what they really mean. Let's tackle another fake headline. So in this headline by Global News, Canada issues travel notice as monkeypox continues to spread around the world. Hey, are we safe? Is it okay? Is it okay? Yeah? There's a virus spreading around the world. You sure we're okay? Yeah? Okay. Just gotta make sure. I mean, a virus spreading, 10,000 miles away, serious stuff. We're okay? We're okay. Now let's take a look at the real headline, hopefully what they really mean. Man far away coughs. Man far away coughs. Ah! Oh, I can't take it. No. Oh my God, we're gonna die. Oh my, no. Oh, I gotta save myself. Oh, we can't die. Oh my God, humanity. Oh my God. We safe? Is the virus gonna get us? Okay. Thank God he only coughed 10,000 miles away. Okay. That was scary stuff. Man far away coughs. Are you sure we're okay? We're safe? 10,000 miles away, a person out of virus. Is it okay? We can continue the show? It's just a cough. It's just a virus. Thankfully, Health Canada put out that sensational headline to warn us. Let's continue. Now to change topics, here's another, well, not really necessarily fake headline, but a headline nonetheless. Let's take a look. Louisiana bans transgender athletes from women's sports. Now, not necessarily a fake headline, there's a lot of truth to that. But once you look into the story more and look for other articles, a more realistic, believable headline pops up. Take a look at this one. Louisiana school system ranked #1 in world. Louisiana biology course sign-ups skyrocket. In a rare case of Common Sense 101, Louisiana biology and body physiology courses see a record number of signups due to the state's impeccable common sense understanding of the difference between a man and woman. Now that's an honest headline. Okay, now let's talk about your mind's best friend, Justin Trudeau. He's been making so much news lately, so many headlines. He's saying so many outrageous things. Let's tackle some headlines about him, the fake headlines, and then compare them to the real headlines. Take a look at this fake headline. According to the Washington Post, Trudeau's sweeping gun control bill is no knee-jerk reaction. And if you look into honest headline news, you'll see the real headline, what the original should have said. Trudeau disarms entire country. People sweep Trudeau down to ground by kneeing the jerk in his control-filled balls. Now that's a little more realistic of what the headline should say. Let's take a look at another fake headline about Justin Trudeau. According to Global News, Trudeau aims to capitalize on final day of summit of the Americas in Los Angeles. And of course, the real headline of what the headline should have said is, Trudeau power abuse out of control. Trudeau aims power abuse at summit of Los Angeles to capitalize on the Americas. Now that's a little more realistic, or that's what the headline should have said. That's what it really meant, right? Let's take another look at another fake headline involving Justin Trudeau. According to the Hill Times news, massive majority of Liberal caucus wants Trudeau to drop federal COVID mandates, say Liberal MPs. And of course, the real headline should read, Trudeau demands more mandates. We who have small fringe minority caucuses want massive more majority mandates. Now that's a believable headline. That makes sense to me. Let's take a look at one more headline involving Ottawa and Parliament Hill. The fake headline says, Parliament evacuated. Ottawa police investigating suspicious incident block streets in front of Parliament Hill. Now, instead of actually reading the real headline, I'll just show you the real headline and let you see for yourself what the story really is all about. Take a look. Now that is an honest headline with honest pictures and an honest story. Well, that's enough for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this fake headlines versus real headlines. You just got to dig a little bit to get to the truth. We'll be back another day to talk about another controversial topic. And if you can please click on this video and then click on that video, it'd be really helpful, especially on YouTube, because that's where you see those videos. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day.